Fiddle again, and hello, it's Vo, and welcome back to Ted Minker's Collection Adventure! We waited for Urban to get back to the stall, so we could try and get this hazmat suit, but he just never came back. He obviously gave up on his shift at 3 AM and went straight home from the bar. So we've come home, we've renamed our cowplant Mr Moo, fantastically original. We've got to Harvest Fest, so we're going to try and get all the things done. Send a thank you card to Erwin for his friendship and patience, and hopefully that's going to keep him in a good mood. Next time we see him, he's going to be more than ready to give us this hazmat suit. Going to try and appease these gnomes. Get them on side so they can give us some seed packets for our garden. Fantastic. 2 for 2. So I'm going to chill with our gnomes for a bit. Watch some TV. Hang out with the dudes. Do with a bit of a snooze. So we're just going to drink the little sleep potion rather than a full potion of plentiful needs. Drink this will satisfy just the energy part. And we can get on and get all this done. Now we can put up the decorations in just one move from our holiday decoration box. With the lights on the hedge. We've got enough decorations now that it's an instant gold tick. Another masterpiece to pop up on the wall. Gonna donate another simoleon to Bess. Shame she's not asking for more. Unfortunately, Mr Moo keeps sort of despawning. Keep having to move it. Find a forever home for it at some point. We've got one gnome that's not going to play the game with us. We'll pop that into our inventory. Save it breaking our stuff and us needing to fix it again. So we'll try and keep up with these seed packets, keep opening them. Save them taking over the whole garden. Switch back to the Strangerville aspiration. Once we finish up on the lot, then we'll head over there. Try and get this hazmat suit. So thankfully it's Urban again. Hopefully got our thank you card. He's going to be in a good mood. We're going to get this interaction done. Yeah. You've got the hazmat suit. Sell us the hazmat suit. Right. Go on, Ted. You can do it. Success. So we need to combine this with the spore filter, the mask that we've already got. And then we should be able to stride through the ominous purple haze in the lab without any fears. Yeah, that's more like it. That's the sort of PPE I'm wanting. Got a cool sign we're gonna nick. That'll go nice in our house. No one's gonna miss it. So we're finally getting down into the lower layers of the lab. More cool stuff down here. Make it into this sort of end chamber. We've got this giant plant monster. I'm sure it's just misunderstood. So we'll try and communicate with it. We can go down a path of peace and appease it, much like our Harvest Fest gnomes. I think that would be a better ending for it. Seems quite aggressive, but could just be protecting its babies or whatever, you know? Classic misunderstood monster. So we're gonna try and craft an experimental vaccine. Try to administer it to some of the locals. I think we should probably keep this suit on. Not a very scientific way of administering it, I don't think. Just splashing it in their face. Good to keep testing. Suppose after a while they'll stumble across the correct formula. We can make some sort of cure. I'm going to move Mr Moo over here so it's not in the way of the other plants. So that's enough room that it won't keep despawning on us. So we've got night on the town. Not sure we'll get that done. Switch up our aspiration again. If we do trolling the forums, does that count as mischievous interaction? He does like doing that. And it gets to social up a little bit, which is what he wants right now. Let's see if that works. Cheesy way to do 10 mischievous interactions. He's having trouble sleeping because he's got the radio right next to him. So I'm going to move the radio to the dining area now. Back of the kitchen. Go in and pop out a few of the things we've got in our inventory. Posters, ornaments, gnomes, now that they're not going to be breaking our stuff. We discover that the best way to raise your social, 3 ticks at a time, is to chat away to a tree. Don't let anybody see you do it, or they'll have you locked up. Yeah, apparently it's very good. Just looking to see if we could get a sample for our microscope. It seems like these metals, we've got an option to study them, but not to get a sample, like with the fossils. Yeah, it might take us a while to get all the right different combinations of things to get all the prints from our microscope. Don't know if it's an even number spread across crystals and plants and fossils. Yeah, we'll analyse the samples that we've got and see what prints we can get. Sell off that naughty gnome since it was a spare one. See if it's sabotaging us next time it comes around to Harvest Fest. So we'll get up to level 9 logic, analysing our samples. Then we get back to trolling people on the forums. And the next stage just wants us to use a computer to make mischief. So fantastic, more trolling the forums. Nice and easy. So update our social media. Keep our fame level up. Pull 10 pranks. Not quite sure what it constitutes as a prank. I should try a bunch of vaguely mean things. Once we join the pranksters at the Humour and Hijinks Festival, might be the way forward. We seem to get 2 levels of gourmet cooking back to back, just making one thing. Not sure how many levels it's got, if it goes all the way up to 10. If so, we're halfway there. So we're going to switcheroo to fabulously wealthy, since we're pretty close to getting 50 grand now. Just wait till we take over before we switch back. And do some paintings just to get us that couple of thousand. First one's only a couple of hundred, but I'd rather paint small ones. So if we're forced to keep them, they don't take up too much room. We've given ourselves some wall space, but yeah, I'm sure we could fill that up pretty quickly if we're making massive masterpieces all the time. Pretty sure we've already got that one. Yeah, we've already got that one over here. As nice as it is. But that'll get us above our 50 grand. So we'll just do a couple more. It's that cash. Maintain our fame level. Don't want to get hassled. Every so often you're losing fame. And our bills last time was 7,000. Don't know why it was 7 grand, but yeah, I saw it pop up. Getting it auto paid for 7,000. So we'll maybe have to work on our upgrades for our white goods. See if we can make them more eco-friendly, get charged less on our bills. Don't know if that was maybe changing tiers from micro home to tiny home as well. Maybe that had an effect on how much we got off of the bills. So generally we need to be making a little bit more money if we want to keep up. Popped over at the Magic Realm. We're on the grilled cheese aspiration. We're going to do some jewels, but we also want to have a bit of banter and try and get to the dialogue option of speaking about grilled cheese. Asking people for loans as well to try and get a bit of money. It's cheeky, but they seem to keep giving us money, so I have no intention of ever paying you back. Yeah, we want to speak about grilled cheese because that's part of our aspiration, but it's so deep in all the menus. There's so many things that you could talk about. By the time we try and find the grilled cheese option, the person is away doing something else. You know, they started a duel, they've wandered away. Got to find someone, engage them in conversation, get a few different dialogue options lined up so you've got time to navigate the wheel and go all the way to talking about grilled cheese. Yeah, so many topics of discussion. There we go. So yeah, we're going to speak to some people about grilled cheese. Sage is getting old. Supposed to be a wise old sage. You need to get old. It's sad. Ted Minker is getting young, drinking his potion of youth, and everyone around him is getting old. Sure, it'll become sad after a while. Cheered himself up. He's gonna go beachcombing for seashells. This lovely tropical island neighborhood. Come along the beach. Look for some seashells to complete that collection. Sometimes you find little treasures and trinkets as well that aren't seashells, you know, stuff buried in the sand. Didn't know there was an easel along here. I'm sure we can paint something nice. Waiting for the sun to come up. It'll be nice to do a painting from reference from here as well. Come back and do that at some point. We've got a brother from another mother. Down here doing some fishing. Look how ripped Ted is. Wow. That Instaline really did do some work. Level 10 fitness plus Instaline equals ripped. So hopefully we're going to catch some different fish while we're here. There's some special fish that are like a protected species. The game doesn't want us to catch the fish, it wants us to put it back. So we will. It gives us a good reputation. As long as it counts in our collections, I'm quite fine. Doesn't matter if we've got a physical fish. I would release them all if it added to the collection. But if they don't, then we'll come back and catch them at the end. I think there are invasive species as well, that catching them is a good thing. So over time, if we catch the invasive species and leave all these ones that are getting released and put back, hopefully their population numbers will go up. And it'll be fine to catch one of each. And ideally we could have some fish tanks to pop them all in. Yeah, we'll get there. Last time I looked at our collections, we were still a ways off getting all the fish. So even with all those new ones, I'm sure there's still plenty to go. So we've done an awkward painting of a cat. I don't think it's great. The game thinks it's a masterpiece. Find somewhere to just pop that up. Over here will do for now, I guess. So I've got making some more shelves. Fill up this space. We can get some more of our stuff out. Yeah, we are making some progress with our collections. As suspected, there's still heaps to go in some categories. Some things we haven't even started yet. Yeah, we're not far off. Some things. We don't have any treasures yet. I'm sure, yeah, these last few. Lightsaber, Batu, still got to get to all that stuff down the bottom at some point. Go and become a Sith Lord or something. There's a few of these DLC I haven't engaged with at all. So, lots of things to collect. Lots of skills to do. Nice long journey. Keep me occupied. Get invited out to GeekCon. Why not? See if we can do some pranks while we're here. I think you can prank toilets. Don't know if that's the old cling film over it. Something similar. Looks like you can't get to the toilet for some reason. That building's maybe not open. So we'll do some spying on the neighbourhood, see if that counts. And then we'll participate in the contests. We'll do both. Do all the normal things. Get the snow globe, get the poster. We'll come back next time, pick up where we left off. Till then, take it easy. I'll see you in the next one.